I'm Danielle Lynn, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm here with Dr. Amar Khan from the Harley Street Skin Clinic. And you know, every time you're here, I feel like I walk away with so much knowledge. And you said, this is it, this is the piece. So we're talking about acne. And whether you have acne or not, there's no way that you haven't seen the pain in a child or somebody that grows up and then they have inflammation on their skin. This is the one that really hurts. So talk about it, because you said this is really a medical condition, but it's hormone related. What do we need to know?
Sure. I think one of the issues we have is that it's so common in adolescence. It's a hormonally driven condition, and it's due to inflammation within the pilosebaceous units, which are the sweat glands.
Is it natural? When you say hormonal, the teenager starts to have this breakout in the T-zone. And they're going, oh, he's just a teenager. Is that true, or is the child or a young adult out of balance somehow that it shouldn't be?
No, they're not necessarily out of balance. There may be a genetic predisposition to abnormal activity of the glands, but the majority of people get it. About 80% of the population will suffer with acne to varying degrees. Acne itself isn't a problem. It's the scarring and disfigurement it can leave behind that can become a real problem.
So from your perspective, looking at products and trying to figure out, you know, we keep talking about the cocktail since we're in a bar, but what do we need to know, whether you're an adult or a child?
If you're a child or an adolescent, then it's important to keep the skin working properly. So AHAs are so important in your cocktail.
Alpha hydroxy acids.
Absolutely. What they do is they break down the plugs of keratin within the pores, which contribute towards acne. If we can keep the pores open and decongested, then you're less likely to get the inflammation.
So is it about a ritual? Is it a cleansing, a toning? What's the ritual that you'd need?
I think the ritual is to cleanse properly and to exfoliate, and to use products like salicylic acid, which is one of the beta hydroxy acids, to reduce the amount of sebum being produced.
And will we find that in these kinds of products?
That's in these sort of products.
Over the counter, any of these products, I mean, if you look at these, or we can go on the shelf, pick this up, and you're still okay. You don't have to have a prescription.
Yeah.
Okay.
And certainly this product and this range was developed back in the 70s because of people's recognition of acne being a problem. Dr. Yu and Dr. Van Scott developed the Neostrata range, and they were using AHAs then. And all the other products have really grown from that. The adult acne is a different animal, because that could mean an abnormal hormone level, or a genetic predisposition in women particularly, and a medical assessment should be done for them.
All right, so again, we're talking about things that are really important, and a medical assessment. Talk to your doctor. Don't just walk in and make decisions when you're coming to something so critical. And if you want more information, go to myfacemybody.com. We're glad you were here.